Hi y'all, Joe here with Joe and Coaching, and today we are talking about the Day Zero philosophy and the Day Zero checklist. So I just went ahead and recorded this talking specifically to realtors, but this is the infrastructure that I built my personal business on, which does happen to be a real estate brokerage. But the online presence that I have been able to build is parallel to no one's, in my personal opinion. If you want to pick someone, I kind of live in a bubble, so maybe that's why I don't really have a lot of examples, but I think Gary Vaynerchuk definitely creates more content than I do. Ryan Serhant creates a lot of content. I know there's a lot of big influencers with these huge teams that create a lot of content on a regular basis, but as for normal little people, I definitely think I create more content than anyone else. Now, what does this content do for me? This content fuels the people that want to work with me. So in my real estate brokerage, I help buyers or sellers, but usually buyers. I help them relocate to my area or find a house in my area. So now more than ever, I'm having people that live here reach out to me, especially because I've been online for so long. It's about 4 years, and not everyone, when they first find me, is ready to move. Sometimes they're 1 or 2 years out. So the amount of people that are coming is huge, especially because of all the content I've been creating. I have been able to generate 2+ million views every single month, and that is what my online presence or my omnipresence has done for me. So that's exactly what I'm teaching people. But today we're going over the checklist. I am referencing a PDF that you can download for free. So just look down below and you'll be able to get a copy of this for yourself. So if you're curious and want to learn more about the Day Zero philosophy, let's jump right in. Welcome to the first day of your future. This philosophy is the exact framework I set up in my business to make over $3 million in the last 4 years, and I'm no one special, so if I can do it, you can do it too. And before we dive into the checklist, I just want to talk about 4 different questions and topics, I guess. So why you should consider starting at day 0. I'm sure you've come across the concept that you need a good foundation to support anything you're going to build in your career. Your business is just that, something you're going to build over time. By starting with the Day Zero philosophy and the actionable tactics that are incorporated, you're setting your future business up to support your future self. So I really think you want to create a legacy, that's your future business, and that's going to support you and your family, your dreams and your goals and everything in between. You can tell I'm super excited. So why the Day Zero philosophy? The Day Zero philosophy, not why, what? What is the Day Zero philosophy? The Day Zero philosophy is building the systems and the online presence, this infrastructure to house all of the content you are going to create each week. This allows you to generate business and leads. This allows you to build brand awareness and eventually online omnipresence through marketing. This evergreen content will attract your dream clients and allow you to live the balanced lifestyle you deserve and the one you want, because you aren't out there hunting and chasing for people who might or might not want to work with you. That's the worst thing ever, when you put in all this effort and then the person that you attracted doesn't really love you and they don't really want to work with you, but they're somehow on your mailing list and you kind of talk to each other, but they're not ideal. And so why would you want to work with someone that's not ideal? My favorite person to work with is someone that loves me. I love them back. That's my personality, and we're all going to attract something different because we're all different. So keep that in mind. So today, yes, I have tons of energy and I'm real bubbly, but I'm not always this way. And so every time I show up on camera, no matter what my personality is, it's going to attract probably someone different. So, and so that's going to be that way for everyone. Not saying I have multiple personalities, but we're all in a mood sometimes. So is this for everyone? I really believe the answer is going to be yes, but ask yourself the following question. I know this sounds stupid, but do you want to help people? Do you want to be a resource? Do you want to be a valued resource? You're not going to be respected and you're not going to be happy if you're not valued. You want to be respected and valued. So bring that to the table. If the answer is yes, creating online content and then distributing this content, that's key, will attract your dream client, and it's a key to avoiding burnout while generating 6 or more figures each year. So that's what I've been able to do in my business, and that's exactly what I'm teaching or doing for other people. So all I want to do is X. So all I want to do is find coaching clients. All I want to do is sell my candles. All I want to do, fill in the blank. How will this really help me? When someone wants an answer, where do they go? They go to Google, they go to the internet, they go to their favorite platform. Now imagine you're the one always answering their questions, whether it's Google, Pinterest, Instagram, LinkedIn. Who do you think they're gonna call when they need one-on-one help? They're gonna call you. If you were there for them when they didn't need you, then they're going to come to you when they need you. So they always need you, right? They always have questions. That's why they're on the internet. They're seeking something. And if you're the one that helps them, why aren't they going to be willing to give you $1 or $2? So I am just so excited to be sharing this whole entire infrastructure with you. What we're going to dive into is a checklist. So this PDF that you can download is 3 pages. 2 of them are physical checklists. So first we're going to talk about your website. So keep in mind, day 0 philosophy, day 0 checklist. So all of this is before your business. So you can do this whether you're rebranding, if you're slowing, if you're stalled, if you're just not hitting the goals you want. Maybe you missed something. Maybe you don't have the right foundation set up. Let me help you. We're going to start with the checklist. So website. You want a professional looking website with a professional or custom domain. You can hire this out or you can DIY it. I'm teaching both, or I'm doing both. Blogging capabilities are a must. Like, you cannot have a website if it doesn't have a blog. It's not even an option. You're making a huge mistake if you're not blogging. Set up a domain-based email address. Link out to all of your social media. Make sure you're creating contact, creating a spot with all of your contact information. You need to decide how you want people to contact you, whether it's a form, a contact form, an email, like they click on your email and it opens up into their email address, your phone number, that also can be clickable, or I prefer having a link so someone can schedule a call with me in my real estate business. So that's my favorite. In my coaching business, I have a stand store with items that they can purchase. So you want to create these accounts. So these are the different categories. We have website first, next are the different accounts you want to create. Instagram, LinkedIn, X, which is the new name for Twitter, Facebook page, Google business profile. This one's optional. I didn't create it for my coaching business, but I definitely have it for Joe & Co. YouTube, TikTok, Threads, Pinterest, and Yelp if you want to do Yelp. I feel like Threads and TikTok can be optional, but if you're creating short form content, why shouldn't you just upload it to TikTok just in case? Wherever you choose to create content for and wherever you choose to focus, that's where you're going to do most of your lead generation. But it takes no extra effort to post to these other websites, so you should be doing it. And I'm going to teach you how it takes no extra effort. Platforms to sign up for is the third category. So this is a way that everything is easy. It's a content syndication platform or a scheduler, and it's called Loomly. Loomly is my favorite because it was the only one I could find that connected to every single platform I needed. The only manual things I have to do these days is go to my YouTube community tab and post information there. That's the only thing that has not shared. It's not iOS, but it's whatever its code. I can't think of it. That the developer code. Anyways, y'all know what I mean. So next on the list is a newsletter platform. I'm using StanStore. I definitely also recommend ClickFunnels, and MailChimp is what I had been using in my real estate business. I'm not doing my newsletter as much as I should be doing it, but it was beautiful. It's called First and 15th. Definitely need to get back to it. There was just other priorities on the table at the time. So anyways, so you want to watch your analytics. For your website. So Yoast, SEO, and Monster Insights are my favorites. I also think you need to sign up for Google Analytics. It's free, so why wouldn't you? If you can afford it, I think some type of funnels platform is definitely a good option. On here, I left, there's a spot on here with a little bit of a typo, so that's what I'm looking at right now. But it's definitely a platform for real estate agents. I definitely think ClickFunnels is a great option because you build your website in ClickFunnels. You can build your funnels like entrepreneurs. I think the best platform to be using right now is ClickFunnels, but the most affordable option is going to be a WordPress-based website. I use Bluehost. They've been a little hot and cold, but they have this brand new interface. I'm not a huge fan. I think it'll be great in the end, but I've seen some downtime, or I've heard about some downtime. I personally haven't experienced any, but it's in general, Bluehost is my favorite. Whew. So next category is content strategy. So you need to define your ideal client and you need to learn what their pain points are. Next checkbox is decide your content creation schedule. So what will this look like? And decide what your content calendar will look like. So when you're going to create content and when you're going to post content, and like what types of content. You're gonna write how many blog posts every week, how many reels, yada, yada, yada. I also love posting graphics, and definitely think you need a Canva account as well. Canva is probably one of the most important parts of this whole entire puzzle. Next is e-commerce. Are you going to have e-commerce in your business? ClickFunnels is going to be the most robust all-in-one platform. So if you want easy and middle of the line price point, definitely recommend ClickFunnels. I have a Stand Store. That's the easiest, best one to get started with. Stand Store is my favorite and the simplest one to set up. You can also looking into building out your store on Instagram. It's definitely an option there. A more professional option might be Shopify. Goodness, y'all, sorry. Next section on the list is building a team. If you can afford it, definitely recommend hiring a VA right away. That was one of my big regrets, that I would just put that off for too long. And then if you're a brick and mortar, you might want to hire a content creator. Maybe you want to hire a videographer. If you're not brick and mortar, there's lots of areas to spend your money in. So again, this is all day zero. Plan on creating video content from home, which I definitely recommend to save money in the beginning. Tripod, aesthetically pleasing recording scene. You can see my brand new one behind me. That sun is really shining in here. Hopefully it's not messing things up. Microphone, not using mine today, but I have way more than I can count. Soft boxes and ring lights. So softbox. I have ring lights, but none of them are turned on. We have 3 in here, but the soft boxes are my favorite purchase I've ever made, and you only need 2 of them. They are very affordable. Will you have a podcast? A microphone and a good place to record are going to be key. Do not pick my echoey office. So pick a platform. I recommend Spotify for podcasters. Pick a name, record your trailer. Again, day zero items here. Get support. So one or all of the below. Hire a coach or take an online course. Join an industry or niche related Facebook group. Find a business bestie, seek out some online mentors you can study via YouTube or Instagram. That's kind of one of my favorite things to do, is find people to study. You just need to know where the line of too much is. I definitely had crossed the line, and I am trying to take some time off from Instagram. This industry that we're in is a really, really tough one, and everyone is sitting here trying to teach you their secrets without telling you their secrets, and that's not me. I will answer any question, super honest. I will lay it out on the table. My forte, my MO is TMI, sharing too much information with y'all. So it's always worked for me in the past, so I'm gonna keep on doing it. So here I am showing up on YouTube, just giving it all away. So I know that there are people out there that will like me and my personality and know that hopefully you're coming to trust me because I'm sharing so much with you. So whether you want to teach me how to do it whether you want me to teach you how to do it, or you want me to just build it out for you, those are 2 paths that I can help you go down. So super, super excited. So what's next? It's just making decisions, making an action step. Like, you have to decide what you want. Like, what is your purpose? What is your why? What's your definiteness of purpose? Like, what deep down is going to make you happy? Like, you have to decide. You have to make those decisions of like what you actually want, and then you need to make actionable steps on getting to those things that you desire, and then you actually have to make action. So I think it goes beyond just do it. My mom taught me one of the coolest things as an adult, and I thought the solution to everything was just do it, but the answer really is just do it now. So if you don't add the word now to that, it's never going to happen. You need to do it now. You need to stop sitting on the sidelines. I know everyone talks like this, but it's super true. I think the number one reason why people aren't going after what they want is they don't know how to. And our industry is really lonely. I think that's the biggest problem. I think I would have gotten a lot farther if I would have had someone like me on my side, but I couldn't have anyone like me because I needed to fill the void that I'm about to fill for other people. So because I've experienced everything I've experienced, because of everything I've gone through, the highs and lows, the ups and downs, like I could cry a river. I legit could cry a river for y'all. Because of what I've learned, I am able to now serve you. So I am beyond excited. I hope I was able to articulate exactly what I can do for you, exactly what the Day Zero philosophy can do for you, exactly what Omnipresence marketing and Omnipresence in general can do for you. So I'm writing a book, Omnipresence Marketing. I am creating a podcast. I'm creating a course. Like, I want to give you what I have, which is freedom and decisions and control of my life. And I don't know, the last thing I have to say to you is, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Because it's at the tip of your fingertips. I can give it to you. Are you ready? So again, this is Joe with Joe and Coaching. Again, this is Joe with Joe and Coaching. I love y'all. I want to be there for you. You no longer have to be alone. You have a partner. You have a strategist in me. So I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you soon. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe. Bye, y'all.